see you guys. Welcome on in. We've got time fuckery happening. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. It is you guys after all, so... Oh, goodness. We have the second viewer being first, but getting a silver medal is Glitter Daddy. Taking the gold medal, but being second is Rail1J. And then retaining some semblance of time rightness, we end up now with Magnet in third place and getting the bronze medal. So, there we go. Kooky, you made it. There you go. I'm glad to see you, Kooky. And, let's see, Magnet, getting over it is like a bike ride. If the bike was on fire and you're on fire and everything is on fire and now you're back at the beginning. Probably why I'm never going to play Getting Over It. Time fuckery. Indeed, Jay. It was time fuckery. Screw the time continuum. Glitter, you are mod. Come on. Damn it. The boyfriend has been trying to play Getting Over It, and I've gotten some wonderful out-of-context quotes. I can only imagine, Magnet. Oh, boy. Hi, Thorn. How you doing? Let's see. This game really must be like fucking... No loot, no, not further. Oh, jeez. Oh, my goodness. What just happened? What is happening? Am I hearing something from fucking... Who is... What the fuck was just happening? I was hearing an ad from fucking Spotify? Excuse me? I don't know what's going on. Okay, anyway... Let's try and finish this game today, shall we? Okay, that was me. Sorry. Hi, Ian. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate you very much. All right, now let's get on into Citizen Sleeper. Let's get further into this game. I'm on the 26th cycle. I think that's like legitimately a whole nother 13 more days since the last time I played this last time. So... I don't remember what exactly was happening. Oh, I'm starving. Wonderful. That's a great start. I'm starving. I gotta buy... Oh, I barely have any fucking money. Oh, boy. I have barely any money. I've got to buy food. Great start. Great start. Okay, now I've got energy. Okay. So, I've already done this. No, I haven't. I have not. Okay, so I can get money from that. What was I doing again? Build a home. Repair the unit. That's right, I was building the home. Okay. Work for Rabia. Spend time as Yatagon Enforcer. Flotilla aid. Bring mushrooms to the Briar. Yeah, I don't have that yet. But I did also unlock the Greenway. I almost forgot about that. I unlocked this path up here. So, here we go. Cross to the Greenway. Alright. What do we got here? Okay. What is this? The Greenway. Okay. Map the pathways. Rather than simply thrash through the undergrowth, you might sketch a map of this overgrown jungle to try to better navigate its hazards. Ooh. That does sound good. I do like that. Let's see, 100% positive. That sounds really good. The simplest way to explore the Greenway is to simply pick a path and set off into its twisting chambers and passageways. This carries obvious risks. It sounds fine to me. Come on. Boom! Nailed it. And I got energy from that too. Wow. You find your way onto a well-kept pathway between encampments where carefully planted groves provide fungus and vegetables. That's wonderful. I'm going to do it one more time. There we go. Now I have mapped everything here. I've got max energy. I'm no longer starving. Things are good. Oh, new drive discovered. What's that? Grow mushrooms. Clear the aviary. There's birds here? Question mark. Farm stacks. Vertical farms. Work the stacks. Ooh. Some farm stacks from the old station have survived. The farmers that work them are always looking for new workers. They pay by yield. Interesting. Thief. Oh, steal the harvest. Oh my gosh. There's loads of food here. Why should these farmers keep it to themselves? If you can do it quickly, they may not even notice it's gone. That's if I am absolutely starving and I can't afford food. That's what I would do. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be nice. Mushroom groves, buried fungus chambers. Okay, 2 grove spores. I need griot caps. Oh, that's exactly what I need. There we go. 100% positive. Perfect. Fungus that grows in the deep groves of the Greenway are typically avoided, but those with the sharp eyes might find useful fruiting bodies. Yes! That's exactly what I need. Done. I got a griot cap. Perfect. Lovely. Okay. Got that one. The aviary. Once in corporate garden for impressing guests with gene-tweaked... I almost said geen. With gene-tweaked birds, now this chamber is a mess of overgrowth. You can change that. Cut away the choking vines, stop the rot. This place can be turned back into a garden of sorts. Huh. That does sound kind of nice. What else is over here? What is this? Service dog. Waiting for Feng. Why is it that you always have to wait for Feng? When is he going to be the one waiting for you? I know, right? Okay. The Hiffa Commune. Here we go. Work the grow beds. Ooh, that's going to make me really high up there for the Hiffa member. Or work the canteen. I don't want to do any of that yet. I don't have good stuff for that. What is this? The Wild Margins. Search for signals. Rather than hiking through the wilderness, you can make use of your skills, tap into the cloud, and find Ashton by his signals. Tricky. I like it. Or seems like the obvious way to track someone, but in this overgrown tangle, this simple task suddenly becomes difficult. Okay. Ooh, wait. Before I do that, let me check this. Okay. Wow, you can go way over there. Can you keep going? You can, but there's nothing much over here. Okay. There is something... Why is it so dark? The entire greenway is locked down, shrouded in a dark cloud of shifting currents. What is happening? Oh, that's why I can't see anything. Oh, that is... Ugh. That's actually legitimately terrifying. No idea what's growing here, but... Okay, I've got the griot caps. Before I forget anything else, I need to go back and I need to give that to Emphis. Alright. Emphis, that's Kester's table. Where's Emphis? He's right here. Perfect. And done. Beautiful. Emphis ingredients supplied. Emphis eagerly takes the bright yellow griot caps. He seems pleased with them. Good. It took me a lot to get them. Can I talk to him again? Nope. Griot prep. Emphasis working on gathering the ingredients and preparing the mushrooms. He doesn't like to rush these things. All right, fair enough. I can respect a man who's got an understanding of what he's working with. Okay. As for me, I need to keep working on fixing this thing. How am I looking over here? I'm close. 50% neutral or 50% negative. Let's go ahead and try and finish it. Come on. Oh, damn it. Well, it looks like I'm going back to bed. End a cycle. Okay. Finished my nap. Okay. Ooh, I got some good dice. I like that. I can work with those dice. First of all, let's finish this little apartment thing here. There we go. This should definitely finish it, please. Okay, that didn't finish it, but one more? Come on. Yes! It's done! We have our own apartment now. Drive completed. Yes! Now I have another upgrade point. I'm going to save that and put that in instant karma, which is reroll all of your dice once per cycle. Okay. That does sound pretty nice. Okay. What am I doing again? Okay. Crack Conway, meet Feng in the Greenway. I have to wait for him. Gain mainframe access. Oh shit, that's right. Neovend is trapped. Oh my gosh. And I can't access any of this stuff without a fucking key. I legitimately cannot do anything. Keynode. Okay, I can do this one. Extract data. Okay, I got a key. That's useful. Okay, let's go here. Nope, never mind. That's not where I want to be. What about this one? Okay, unlock breach. Unlock branch. I can do that. This branch has been unlocked. Well. Okay, so I need to get 2 more of those keys, and I have no fucking clue where to get them. Descend to Rim. Repaired unit? Okay. Oh, hey, how about this? Feed a stray. There's signs that a stray animal has been nosing around near the unit. A handful of chits for some crackers should bring it out of hiding. Why not? There we go. Start that action. Feed a stray. You buy the crackers from a shop unit downstairs and crumble them up into a tray. Something moves in the shadows. Ooh. Oh no! I didn't mean to end the cycle! Oh my fucking goodness, I'm dumb. A stray hops onto a work surface and looks out of the unit's small window. It doesn't acknowledge your presence, it just sits there, beside the tray of crumbled crackers, staring out the low end. What is this cat's story? Are there more on the station? You haven't seen another in the low end, but in this vast megastructure that means little. There could be a whole colony of cats like this one down in the Warrens. True. You look at its sleek dark fur and sharp eyes. It doesn't look ragged, it looks at home. In fact, its presence in the unit makes you wonder if this is the stray's apartment which you are squatting in. Approach the stray. You lean a little forward and the stray tenses up. Perhaps it's best to give it a moment to get used to you. That's fair. The stray settles a little and starts eating, picking at the broken crackers. You don't remember ever having been close to an animal. It triggers something in you, a recognition of a life totally unlike your own, but still somehow connected, parallel, even interwoven. The stray licks crumbs from its fur. Were you born here? The stray lifts its head as you speak, but looks out at the glow of the low end, not at you. Hey! Fair enough. The cat's comfort in this place is enough to answer your question. The stray is a born resident of the Eye, like all those thousands out there beyond your window. This is, after all, a place for strays, for both those who begin their journey here and those who end it. Oof, that was grim. You turn your eyes to the window, the one that the stray looks out of, and you both watch the stars and the ships together. Aww. You feel something pass between you and the stray, a kind of acknowledgement of each other, a sense that each of you might share something with the other, a point of connection. Then all at once the stray yawns wide, hops down from the unit, and brushes along your legs. And then it's gone out through the unit door and back into the corridors of the low end. Cute. Fucking starving. Starving! I'm hungry. Okay. That's only going to be 15 cryo, and that's... I don't like that. I'm going to go this way. No, cross the greenway. There was some money to be had. Work the stack. 16 cryo. That's energy. And, you know, I kind of need that right now. Whew. Thank goodness. No longer have to spend that on food, but that was also my big one that I just spent on that. Overgrown garden. Sunlit refuge. No, I don't want to do that. Still gotta wait for Feng. I need to make money. Tracking Ashton. I can't do that. I've legitimately got to make money somehow. The wastes. Hey. One scrap component. Ooh. Or that's really bad condition. Out here at the edge of the habitable parts of the eye, everything is scrapped. The trick is finding components that are still usable and staying safe. Oh boy. Whoa! Climbing Briar. Escaped XPR ship. Supply Griots. Welcome to episode Flux. The first of 3 episodic updates to Citizen Sleeper telling the story of the Refuge Flotilla, which has arrived at the Eye. All 3 episodes, Flux, Refuge, and Purge, are now available. Oh, but be aware this is intended for late gameplay. So probably not for me yet. Okay, fair enough. Aviary. No, I need money. Where was the money again? Was it... I think it was here. Yeah, work the stacks. Okay. 100% positive. That's only 16 crime. That's not doing anything for me, though. I guess I could go back here. Cross the rim. Let's go all the way down here. All right, let's work here. Let's further this thing along. There we go. Leave. Okay. Is there anything here that's going to give me a... That's Havenage. Keynote! Is this going to give me an encrypted key? Please. Please. It does. Oh my gosh, it does. Is there another keynote? Oh, I can't do that one again. Yatagon agent. Keynote. Fuck. Yatagon. Fuck. I'm trying, okay? I'm trying to get up there. Okay, ascend to hub. I might have already fucked it because of my accidental nap that one time. Branch 01. Okay. Let's put this key in there. Start the action. Done. Leave that. Okay, one more of those, and we're good to go for getting Neovend out of being stuck in there. Oh. We're gonna have to deal with fucking Ethan again soon, and I'm not looking forward to that, because I barely have any money! And he's probably gonna want money. Overlook bar. No, no, no. Can I do anything here? Yeah, but you doubt you've seen the last of him? Okay. So he is gonna become a problem at some point. Okay. I'm gonna go to... Is Yatagon 2? It's 1. Okay. I think Havenage is the other one. It's Yatagon, Keynode. Havenage. Here we go. Boom. Bypass. Extract. There we go. Perfect. That's done. And now we're going to get a little bit more money. Yatagon Dispensary, no. Timbre Tea House, here we go. Data. Tracking Havenage. Let's get some money from that. There we go. Okay. Done. Alright, so we've got that. Oh, wait, I forgot. I can work with Rabia. Collect tithes. Okay, or patrol the ward. Yatagon Insider. Oh, there's so much to do. There's so much to do! But I gotta go to sleep. Okay. Not do any of this stuff yet. I do need to take my stabilizer so I can get another dice. Let's go ahead and take that now. Okay, let's also feed the stray. Okay, the stray crunches up the crackers as you watch. Sometimes they let you stroke them, sometimes not. That sounds like a cat, for sure. That sounds definitely like a little kitty cat. Alright, time to go to sleep, though. Time to go to sleep. If you buy the crackers and put them out, the stray will always come. That doesn't mean they like you, though. They are a cat, after all. You can tell that the dev that wrote that little bit of it definitely had a cat. That's so accurate. They don't really love you. Maybe not. They're a cat after all. But hey, companionship is something, right? Sometimes let you stroke, huh? What's up, Unlucky? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. All right, I'm doing good. Please don't tell me that Neovent's dead. Oh, that would be so bad. Also, Ethan. Oh, no. Oh, no. What's going to happen here? Okay, nothing happened. Something still might happen. Leave? Oh, okay. Oh, hey. Oh, this. You miss me? Ethan smiles a ragged smile at you. Hey, nice patch up on the nose. Walk away. No. You look at him. He is paler than usual, hunched. He's sporting a black eye and more than a few cycles of beard growth. That's no way to greet an old friend. Friend? Well, he pauses. Colleague? He smiles weakly. This is big, really big stuff about you. He seems more jittery than usual on edge. Oh, okay. This is big, really big stuff about you. Okay. You remember how SNR canceled the contract on you? The contract that I was getting to collect? Seriously, Ethan? Well, I'm guessing you were pretty happy about that shit. Overjoyed. Me? I lost everything. But let's not worry about that. He seems to smile sarcastically. So what did you think? Well, that was it? I was just glad to be done with you. Oh, the feeling was mutual. Except, Ethan leaves a dramatic pause. What if old SNR gave the bounty to someone else? Someone who is even more of a shithead than yours truly. Fun. He smiles darkly. What a disaster that would be. Oh, Ethan grins. That's the question, isn't it? Ethan fishes around in his pocket for a slip of paper. I've been speaking to some friends, you see, about colleagues, about what went down, and turns out SNR canceled all their bounty contracts, the whole lot. Wait, what? Seems they brought someone in-house. Some guy who did so well on their last contract, they all got offered a job. He leans in. Apparently, he made a hit on this ship called the Winter Wonderland or something. Okay, it was smuggling sleepers out from under SNR's big corporate nose. He killed the crew and blew the ship. Oh my gosh. They called him Hemwick or Maywick or something. He gives up looking for the paper. I forget. You mean Winter Light? That's it. He looks at you hard. So you do know about all this. Pats you on the shoulder. Then you'll be very happy to hear what I'm about to offer you. This fucking sleazebag. Ethan runs his hands through his greasy hair. Given this new information I've brought to light, it seems like you are in need of protection. I'm not paying you anything. Wait for the pitch. I, meanwhile, am in need of assistance in kind. Turns out I upset some people at the compressor last time we were there. The owners, and they say they'll space me unless I work off the debt. That doesn't sound like my problem. Seems they are that kind of businessman. He grimaces. I would pay them, but... He shrugs and turns his jacket pockets inside out in a mime of poverty. He looks pitiful, even more so for his clownish acting. Then work it off. You should be glad, the anger rising in him now, that I came here and told you this. Think anyone is looking out for you? You are a contract, a name on a list. He kicks the wall. Ethan rubs his temple. I'm sorry, he hisses. Sorry for being a shit, trying to kill you, and whacking that thick skull of yours. He sighs. You think I want to go against this guy? But us, he jabs a finger between the two of you, we don't have a choice. So you keep me from getting killed, and I'll do the same for you. Huh. We can help each other. Straight. 50-50 deal. Looks at you. I'm not asking for a favor. Fine. Ethan smiles. He looks like shit warmed up. Damn. Also, damn, I laugh. He pauses. Just think about Maywick. Think about that cold-eyed SNRP shit on his way here from the core systems. He smiles. That should give you the motivation you need. Ethan swaggers off down the corridor, throwing his jacket over his shoulder. Can't wait to be working with you, he shouts. Can't wait to be working with you! That's what he shouts. Okay. Great. Ooh, Emphas! Yes! Emphas is preparing the griot caps. He has had to heavily adapt this recipe, he says, but the smell is already incredible. It emanates from a strange purplish-white bulb you have never seen before, and he is slicing it finely. He brushes and slices the mushrooms and then places them in the wok with the sliced bulb and the oil. They caramelize there in that well-worn crucible. He adds liquids, transparent and opaque, and then turns down the heat. A sprinkle of leaves is the final touch. We have a moment, sleeper. He smiles. Do you have a story? Something in the scent of the food gives you a feeling of nostalgia, something distant and melancholic. Seems like the story would match that feeling somehow, and maybe you will feel better for telling it. Recall your oldest memories. You start by explaining that when you are emulated from a person, many of your memories are left behind. Perhaps it is an intentional part of the process, a way of keeping sleepers ignorant and malleable, or perhaps it is a side effect of the imperfect emulation. You admit that you don't really know. What you do know is that some memories survive, and that on occasion, they come back to you, like shadows passing overhead. You detail one recurring memory, which despite returning to you with enough regularity for you to think it familiar, always fades as quickly as it arrives. You struggle to explain the feeling of being whole for a moment that comes with this memory, and then how that wholeness slips away to leave you feeling like you can't have forgotten something, like you have forgotten something important. You just can't bring it to mind. Emphis nods throughout, cooking as he does with deft and skillful movements. You start to trail off when you realize you can't find the words to explain how the memories you do have feel like both yours and someone else's at the same time, and how this always fills you with a certain sadness. The sadness of remaining forever unknown, even to yourself. Emphis finishes cooking and meets your eye. I'm sorry, sleeper, for your troubles. He puts the wok to one side. I appreciate you sharing with me. He smiles. I hope it lightens you a little. Aww. He passes you a bowl and heaps the griots into it, their yellow color mixing with the pale sauce in whorls and blooms. Eat. The dish is delicious, filling. It warms you as you eat in a way you weren't even sure your body could be warmed. It is a small mercy, you think, that SNARP left you this pleasure. Many of the features of frames are there to stimulate human experience. You know that much. Emulated minds cannot be rewired, so their need for embodied experience must be met. That is why you breathe, even when you do not need air. Without that simulation, the sensation of drowning would be unbearable. Food serves another purpose. Your frame is able to metabolize it, to produce energy from the raw material. Vitamins and minerals are excess, of course. Your frame only needs raw power. So much is wasted. And yet, while you eat this food and feel that warmth, nothing feels wasted. It all means something to you. As you finish, Emphis takes the bowl, the last of his cleaning. He smiles at you, and neither of you feel the need to say anything more. Instead, you simply exchange nods, walk your separate ways back into the bright market. Somehow changed. Well, that was actually really sweet. That was really sweet. Okay, now where's that keynote again? Havenage. Where's the keynote? Where's the keynote? Yatagon. Where's the keynote? Yatagon. Keynote. Here we go. I can do this and bypass with the 3. Done. Perfect. Okay. Now we can get up here and we can deal with that, with Killer. Send a hub, come on. Alright, let's go ahead and pop this one open. Oh wait, no, I've already done that one. Okay. What about this one? Done that one too. Alright, so then it's this one down here. There we go. And boom. Start action. Come on. Have you heard of a game coming out like next week called Avowed? Looks cool, but it's Obsidian Studios, so Microsoft game. It does look really cool. I've seen a lot of good stuff. It looks like it's also going to be taking a lot of inspiration from a lot of different elements of FromSoft's games and a lot of other like deep RPGs like that. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. And depending on what happens, I might end up getting it. There are a few games coming out soon that I'm having to be like, I'm picking one. I don't care what it is. I'm picking one of them, and I'm going with it. So if that ends up being the one that I get, Then okay. Ooh. Okay. Forget hacking the system. Killer has to die. If you can slice the branch connections... Wait. If you can slice the branch connections, the mainframe will shut down, freeing Navigator. Ooh. Okay. With access to the branches, you could redirect them to form a loop, isolating the mainframe with Killer inside, but freeing Navigator in theory. Wait, but this one is just obviously better. Yeah, this one is just obviously better. Although I don't like that one so much. What about this one? Hey, there we go. Actually, no. You know what? We're going to put this one in here. 100% positive and finish it. Done. There we go. Killer is dead. Positive outcome. Here we go. Let's finish it off. You isolate a clump of thick wires and run your torch through them all. The mainframe shudders. Take that, Killer. Hell yeah. As you blink into the cloud, you see the last flickers of life from the mainframe. This vast machine once ran the whole station, spanned it up, directed and processed the flow of energy, water, and data, fed the lives of thousands of people. Now, it is finally dead. Navigator is beside you, and you both watch as the branches flash and twist like forked lightning, until they recede, fade. Killer flickers across the scene, blindly flailing as the system breaks down. They thrash as they blink in and out all around, parts of them disappearing when each return until only the blade-like head remains. Then that too is broken. It all goes dark. Erlin's eye is now without a center, and yet he's unmoved by the change. Along the rim, the master control points that Erlin, that Havenage, that Hiffa installed runs strong and steady, puppeteering the station from its periphery. This was a long time coming, says Navigator, drifting faintly around you in a lazy orbit as if to shake off their imprisonment. Killer has been wandering blind for so long. This place was their domain and prison, and they had followed their directives for the many decades they roamed here. They cut the threads of the mainframe, executed its administrator AIs, and then kept slicing. At some point, they cut away their own ability to see, to sense, to taste, to speak. And yet they kept cutting until only those 3 threads remained from millions that once thrummed here. Only their blindness and chance kept them from making those final 3 fatal cuts. There is a ceaseless violence in this kind of system that creates beings like this, those that will execute commands endlessly, even to their own destruction. It is good you ended it here. You watch the data points of the station spin around you, blending with the fixed stars. There is something satisfying about finally wrenching the last threads of control from this central point. It was little more than a ghost by the time you reached it, but this place deserves to be haunted by better ideas than a totalizing system of control. Navigator floats beside you. It is free now. This station no longer presents a hazard for illegal entities like me. They turn to you, their face a cloud of shimmering light. In fact, in time, perhaps it can be a refuge. A refuge. That sounds like something of value. Something worth building. A dark shape passes across your vision, a distant curve of something like smoke or oil. A fluid, shifting tank of total darkness. The Greenway, says Navigator, following your line of sight. It was cut off at the moment of the collapse, so Hunter or Killer could never reach it. Now it is closed off to us, separated from the cloud. What system is inside it? It may be totally dark, or perhaps some other old protocols are isolated there. Navigator turns to you. And we have now seen what decades of isolation can do to a protocol. That's true. That's why the Black Wall exists in Cyberpunk 2077, because those AI are not cool. If we could extract an access cipher, they pause and then blink out of existence. You freeze, shocked. But a moment later, they reappear with a glowing polygon of data. Here, the cipher you need. You take it, still shocked. I am not used to being free. to being able to move, to explore, to extract without fear, without limits. Navigator does a little twirl. This will take some getting used to. Thank you for this gift. They whirl their spheres around you. The entities of the station will always be friends to you, Sleeper. And I to them. It is true that mutual need is required for friendship, but I must admit, I had not considered the value of offering assistance without personal gain. I will think on that. Navigator loops around you rapidly, suddenly eager to test their newfound freedom. But first I will explore. Perhaps there are still intelligences that hide themselves as I did, encased in simple systems, cut off. Navigator glows. I should like to free them. And with that they drift away, flickering, glowing, then shifting so rapidly you lose sight of them among the glittering rim of the eye. You feel a pang of jealousy. Free, without a body to weigh you down, or fear to limit you. How must it feel? Your eyes fall on the Greenway and its secrets, though perhaps that can wait until after you have celebrated this victory. Huh. Kill! Done. It looks cool looking, like first-person RPG with magic guns and shit, but taking it that it's Obsidian, it's weird for me. It could be amazing or just seem amazing and not be that good, in my opinion, like Outer Worlds. Might need to retry Outer Worlds. I don't know. I never even played Outer Worlds in the first place, so I'm going to be completely going in, no idea what's happening. So, send a rim. Okay, I can upgrade something here. Self-repair, I've already got that one. 3 points to these things. Ooh. Hard to kill. Reroll all of your dice. Yeah, why not? There we go, done. Okay. So now that that's done, don't I need to go back to the Greenway to find something? I'm pretty sure. Cross the Greenway. Okay, the time limit thing is done. So, grow mushrooms. Clear the aviary. Okay. Get to know Emphis. Bring Emphis Matsutake caps. Okay. Gain Ethan's protection. Work in the compressor. Oh, that's how I get his protection. Okay. Flotilla aid. That's for later. Track Ashton. Unlock the Greenway gate. Oh, wait, hold on. I can unlock the Greenway gate now. Right there. Unlock. I'm kind of terrified. The cipher burns away as it is slotted, the data sparking like a lit touch paper. What has been unlocked? Oh, boy. The Greenway roils beneath you like a silt-choked river. If what Navigator said was true, then no one has accessed these networks since the collapse. The Hunter and Killer protocols have never set foot here, never cleared out the intelligences and systems. I would be so fucking careful of doing this, especially if there's AIs that are in there. You have no idea what they've been doing. So why then, you wonder, does it look so dark? Is it just that the bit rot has set in, the entropy of systems reducing everything to shadows and light? Bit rot. That's a cool idea. You watch as the slotted cipher fizzles in the one open, distorted gateway on this entire rim of the station. It flickers and winks out, and then you are falling into the flow. A river of swirling darkness. You are spun by it, twisted by it, lost in it. It's not that the Greenway was hiding in the darkness. It is made of darkness. It is filled by this substance, this process, this swarm. Now you are among it, you notice that a swarm is exactly what it is. 1 billion individuals moving in a flow. Oh, wow. There is no network map here, no nodes and threads, only a storm of interchangeable points shifting configuration endlessly. Then you see them. A figure, turned away, the only bright spot in the dark river. You push closer through the storm. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that is really cool. They are facing away, at least you think so. They are so fractured, so overgrown, that it is hard to tell. Even from this distance, you can see their flesh is moving, flowing. You watch, silent, as they stoop and reach down. In their hand is a dark shape, and with twisted fingers they press it down into the loam of data beneath them, pushing it through this trembling soil. Then they move away, go a little further, and repeat the process, as if they were sowing a field. You push forward, but somehow, despite their slow and deliberate speed, they move faster, and they quickly fade into the storm. You reach the point where they planted the object and look down. There it is, a glassy, shifting polygon with something inside. You reach down and pick it up. It is cold, but it thrums with energy. You look towards the path of the figure, but they are long gone. When you blink out of the cloud back to the leaves and dappled light of the greenway, you hold a seed in your hand. How about that? That sounds pretty fucking cool. Alright, where's the aviary again? Aviary, right here. Okay. Sunlight Refuge. Go ahead and clean this up a little bit. So what is this? Oh yeah, seed. You need to find somewhere to plant this giant. I can put it right here. There we go. Done. And now that that's done, I gotta go back here and cross the rim. Okay, time for me to go back to... Wait, do I have anything from this guy anymore? Yeah, no, I can't do anything with Castor anymore. Rabia's office. I can't do anything here. Alright. Repaired unit. Let's go ahead and end this. Let's feed the stray. Alright. Feed the stray. The stray crunches up the crackers as you watch. Sometimes they'll let you stroke them. Sometimes not. Definitely a cat. Okay. Oh, those are awful. Reroll that. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. What is this? Maywick. Ethan says Maywick is on their way. You'll need to leave the station, get protection, or disable your tracker before they arrive. Oh, that's horrifying. Okay. I need to compressor club. Guess it's time for me to work here. Ethan's debt. Here we go. Actually, that's not that good. Wash up, stock check, cleaning, prep work. Back at work at the compressor is all bad smells, flickering lights, and hard scrubbing. Fun. So I should definitely put this one here to get that cleared out more. There we go. And then here... Ooh. That's not good. Oh, Rana! How you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Let me go ahead and hydrate for you. And stretch. Okay, hit me with a double whammy. Ethan's dead, but I lost some energy. That's not good. And give the K's quick pets. All right, Arana. You're going to go get some loving. And I'm going to get a stretch. You get a good stretch. Hello, Arana. Oh, yeah. Guys, Ace is laying in the windowsill and he's like all warm and toasty, and he like looked over me. He's like the little sleepy kid he is, and he was just like, yeah, I'm just nice and chilling here. Oh, you giving me pets? All right, I guess I'll let that happen. Which is really rare because he is a very very antsy kitty. All right, let's see, 25% chance. Let's see. You and Ethan are tasked with prepping the cocktail batches for the bar. It's slow but satisfying, and you get a chance to talk. Let's see what we get here. Let's keep doing this one. Okay, I'm losing a lot of energy for doing that, but it's not bad. It's not bad. I do need to... Wait, don't I get to talk to Fang? I think I have to talk to Fang. Not sure, but cross the Greenway. Okay. Cross the Greenway. Where is Fang? There's Fang! You enter the service dock, Feng is already set up. Oh, when you enter the service dock, Feng is already set up, crouched among stacks of equipment. He is leaning over a terminal, bathed in a blue glow. He looks totally at home. Sleeper! What do you think? Turns out not everyone in Havenage is set against me. A couple of my old systems pals managed to ship me some of my old gear. Gestures at the pile of blinking hardware. Nice kit! Feng does a mock bow. Any updates? Feng beckons you over. He has a set of scans of the wastes on his terminal with heat maps of activity overlaid. A chunk of the derelict rim is blotchy with bright red and orange marks. Very nice. Does this look like a wasteland to you? Feng shakes his head. There's hundreds of Conway machines out there, all lined up in concealed hangars, and a whole underground facility to support them. Hardin has got a crew out there putting them together. They must have shipped them in piece by piece through the shipyard, ready for assembly out here. Why? They're planning something. No one needs hundreds of heavy-duty reclamation drones to run this kind of operation. Maybe Hardin masked this whole thing as an effort to clean up the wastes, but there's no way this is about pulling scrap off the eye. Feng looks worried. Why is Conway in the mix? I bet no one in Havenage knows another corporation is setting up on the station. They aren't stupid either. These scans are the best info I can get. The wastes are cut off from the ice cloud of networks. The Greenway is a total dark zone. No data can come in or out. We can't hack them? We can't from here. Turns and winks. That's why I'm going to pay him a visit. That's too risky. You forget. Havenage come in and out of there all cycle. I should be able to get in. As long as no one I know sees me. He grimaces playfully. But I need you on the outside to help disable security systems and cut me a pathway through. There's no cloud access, but if I can get inside, I can open up nodes in their network and we can work in tandem. It's a massive facility buried deep down there. Miles of corridor and ventways wrapped around cargo bays and hangars. So it'll take more than a few cycles to work through it. But as long as you can keep them off my back, I know I can rip what we need out of there. Pulls a handful of ripper worms from his pocket and hands them to you. These are the last of my little helpers I managed to salvage, so make them count. I modified them slightly. This time they'll feed their data threads back into the system that they are tunneling into, creating a nasty little feedback loop. We just run it like we did with the agents. Hack the nodes I pinged to locate the ports for the security system, then slot the worms in those systems and let them go to town. He points to a fuzzy silhouette of the buried facility on the terminal. Here's the entryway. This is where you can get access and slot the first worm. That'll fry their perimeter systems and get you past the first cordon. What I need from you is to keep your eyes on the facility after you kick things off. You see me pop up a security system, a server bank, you need to break in and slot a ripper to disable it as soon as you can. If I don't, Feng gives you a hard look. You miss a system, you wait too long, they're going to find me. Simple as that. He claps you on the shoulder. I need you focusing on this one, so I'm going to let you fire the starting gun. I won't go until you slot that first worm. Oh, fuck. I'll leave a tracker running on the terminal here, so come back here if you want to see my progress. He affectionately pats the top of the screen. This sounds risky. Risky? This is audacious, at least. He grins. Wouldn't be worth it if it wasn't. Feng gets up. It's all in place. You just need to make your own preparations, then slot that worm. He stretches. Just don't wait too long. I'm getting bored of all this sneaking around. Alright. Once I'm inside, I'll get the proof we need to end this whole thing, no matter what. He crouches to check the terminal. We can't take longer than 6 cycles on this thing. Remember that. Okay. Okay, we have a deadline. Okay, 6 cycles. 6 cycles to help Feng. If we don't do it in 6 cycles, he's probably dead. I'll be lurking. I have 2 exams to prep for, but I hope your day has been good so far. Thank you, Arana. My day has been fantastic, and it's just getting better. I hope your day with the exams goes very well. Okay. Oh, and one last thing. He lowers his voice. If I get caught, or you can't reach me, or we run out of time, there's one thing I need you to do. What? You take whatever I manage to pull at that point, all that data, and you slot that stuff straight into the relay I've set up here. Points to a pile of servers and terminals hooked into the dock with cables as thick as your arm. Ooh. I repurposed the dock's SOS broadcast system to beam out whatever you put in it. Anyone with a terminal, a slate, or a server on the eye will see it. That means Havenage, Yatagon, the hub, everyone. Ooh. No matter what, Hardin isn't sneaking away this time. He grins. I've got a bit more to do here, but the moment you slot that first worm, I'll make my move. Gives you a parting smile and turns back to the terminal. Okay. The nerves hit as you make your way out of the service dock. Time to prepare yourself. That's terrifying. Okay, I gotta clear the aviary, though. He said not yet, so... Okay, not yet. Wait, there's another... No? Oh. That's just a flashing light. Okay. Conway access. Oh, you'll need to be ready to give this all your attention. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, so not yet. Definitely not yet. Okay. Now let's work on clearing the aviary a little bit more. Sunlit Refuge. Come on! Good stuff. Hey! Good stuff. Ew. That's not good odds at all. I hate that. Ahoy, Pringle! How goes it? Welcome to the stream. Why don't I work at the commune a little bit? Let's see. HIFA member. Could probably do this. There we go. Ooh. I hate that. Alright, we're going this way. Let's travel across the rim. Okay. Rabia's office. Let's see what we got here. 50. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. You never know what you may have to face on a patrol. I don't want to fucking do that, though. Oh, I need money. Alright. I need money, so it looks like I'm going to be hacking Yatagon. There we go. Bypass. Extract the data. Hey, I got some money. And we got the Yatagon data. Alright, Havenage. Where are you at? There you are. Okay. You want this for money. Thank you. Sweet. At least I know I can get money like that pretty easily. Alright, leave that. And then we go on over here to get some food. Order fungus. Matsutake broth. Mentions an old recipe. All he needs are 2 handfuls of Matsutake caps freshly sourced. Alright. So I can't do that yet. But, oh wait. Wait. Before I eat there, there's a much better place to eat this way. Across the greenway. Right here. Barter for food. Never mind. I'm gonna take a chance at this and see what happens. Okay. Alright. Just gave me energy. That's something, I guess. Alright, it's time to cross back. Cross the rim. Okay. Caster's table, no. Mingy. Okay. Let's see. Feed the stray. Why not? Let's go ahead and feed him again. There you go, kitty. Done. Stray fed. End cycle. Let's help Feng figure this out, I feel like. Unless it depends on what our rolls are. Not bad, but not the greatest rolls we could have gotten. Could definitely stand to do with helping out in the compressor club. Okay. 100% positive. There we go. Let's help him work that off. There we go. 100% positive. Let's do that one as well. There we go. Okay, this one's better be good too. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. That one's working pretty good. As far as clearing the aviary goes, we should probably go do that one next. Cross the Greenway. Okay, time to clear this up a little bit. Let's go. Oh my gosh, it's done. Beautiful. Germinate spores. Oh. The old growth of the aviary is replaced a rich medium. Create a rich medium in which you can place the spores in the grove. Okay. I don't have the spores for that. Does assigned merch include tax? It does not, no. But also, Fourth Wall did let me know that a whole bunch of the stuff, no idea what, I have to look into it, but a lot of the offerings of it are going to be thinned out and actually discontinued. So apparently their supplies for a lot of them are going to be going down. So I might just end up have to rework that redeem because that redeem has not been working the greatest. And it also doesn't work for people that live outside of the U.S. because customs and sending stuff is very expensive. So yeah, I might have to end up reworking that redeem. Mushroom groves. Forage for fungus. 2 grove spores, greel caps. Let's go grove spores. Ooh. Ooh, I hate that option. Okay, let's go back this way. Yeah. Yeah, we're going back this way. Okay. What do I want to do here? Yatagon agent, maybe. Get some money. Buy some stuff. There we go. Okay. Alright, so now that I've got the Yatagon data, I can go back to here to Havenage. Go ahead and sell this off. There we go. Hey, it's just more than she was expecting. Well, wouldn't you know it, I got 2 of them. There we go. Okay, I am making a decent amount of money from doing that. That is nice. But I still have to eat something, so we're going to go ahead, munch here. There we go. Ah, that was a good one. Okay, a good bit of lunch. Whew. And now I have to worry about my dispensary stuff. 80. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I'll worry about it later. Okay. Let's go ahead and feed the stray every night. There we go. End the cycle. Okay. Now, I've only got those ones. So, if I work at the compressor club and get Ethan's stuff done, as well as make a little bit more money, I should be fine to then help out and get that stuff done. Okay, let's do this one. Clear that out. Okay, that's good. That's really good. And I just need that one to succeed. You know what? You get put on the door despite your protest and end up in the middle of a fight between 2 drunk spacers. Ethan drags you out. All right, well, we're done. We got it done. They are never going to release my debt. This shits. Ethan kicks out a locker and the sound rattles loudly around the room. Ethan paces around the small room, swearing to himself. You watch him from the locker room bench. Calm down, they'll do it. Ethan laughs. There's no way! He spits on the floor in old habit. They like having sniveling little shits like us to work their clubs. Saves on the overheads, and they get to boss us around. Kicks the locker again and swears. What did they say? Some shit about getting back to me. I swear to God, these are the most straight-edge gangsters I've ever seen. He laughs at his own joke. Damn. I mean, my older brother beat our second run on COD Zombies with a whopping round 24. It was really fun. Hell yeah, Pringle. Hell yeah. Alright. I can't do it. I can't spend another shift just stopping spacers, bringing nail guns into the club, or pouring endless shots of Griot for ignorant Havenage work crews. He looks at the locker again, threatening it with a final kick. I mean it. I'm gonna go up there, shoot every single one of those shits. He makes a finger gun. Okay, hold on. Don't get all excited. I haven't got my gun, remember? He stops pacing. But you know, Sleeper, that's not a bad idea you have there. I didn't have an idea. He ignores you. I don't mean shooting up the place. I mean getting the gun. He sits beside you on the bench. Think about it. What am I supposed to do when Maywood gets here? Shout him down? I need that gun if you want me to keep up my end of the deal. Oh boy. It's simple. Explosive personality for a distraction at the front. He places a hand on his own chest. Sneaky Sleeper to go in the back. He pats your chest. And what about the debt? We've done our time, and the wounds, they've faded. If they don't notice us take the gun, they'll never know it's gone. Plus, he stands up, after my distraction, they'll be happy to see the back of me. Or they'll want you dead even more. The works. They just never have to see the inside of this shithole again. Gives the locker one last kick for good luck. Let me know when you want to do this. Then we both move as one to meet up in the Bright Market after. Oh boy, but don't take too long, or I really will shoot this place. You know I'll do it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Well, that nerd is going to be doing some stuff over there, so I guess I got to go this way. Alright, leave. Wait, hold on. What am I doing? No, I wanted to travel. Across the Greenway. Here we go. Let's get some spores. I don't like that odd at all. Not a good odd. 100% positive. I like that one. Okay, come on. Collect spores. Sweet. All right, time to grow some spores. Put one in there. Start action. There we go. Let's go ahead and do this one more time. Okay, you extract the spores from the sample print, mix them with water, then inject them into the prepared mulch. It is precise work. Yep, sounds like farming. It's still the same one. Fucking hell. You know, I could try it. Nah, it's not worth it. I can go get money for that, and I can get another stabilizing thing for that. Okay, cross the rim. Alright, let's get back here. Okay. This is going to be really dicey, but it's going to be something to do. So, I don't know if I can hack this one. I can. Yatagon agent. There we go. Bypass. Extract. Alright. There we go. Got the Yatagon data. Now I go to Havenage. They're going to give me some good money for that. Alright. Data. Boom. Bop. Done. There we go. Boom. Done. Okay. And now I've got the money for that, although I'm going to be starving here in a second, which is not going to be worth it. Fuck. I'm sorry, Kitty, I can't feed you tonight. I need to get food. That's just how it is. Caster's table, no. Emphasis stall, yep. Time to get some food. Start action. Okay, ooh, there we go. Okay, that works for me. And then we go in here. Okay. Get to know Emphis, work for Rabia. Enter the Greenway, find a nutrient grow bed, disable your tracker, help Fang, crack Conway, slot the first Ripperworm. Okay. We're doing that next time. That's what we're doing. Okay, end cycle. Okay, come on. Oh, those are... Oh. You know, I could actually use that to make some good money here. Alright, I can make some money doing this. Start action. There we go. Okay, that's enough to buy this thing. Okay, buy that. Done. Okay, got the stabilizer. And then we can do this down here. This is going to make us money. Okay, there we go. That's money. That's money. We do want that money. Come on, one more time. One more time. Let's go. That's it. That's what I love to see. We're cooking. We're cooking. Ooh, okay, okay. Let's see here. Compressor club. Grab the gun. Oh, goodness. That's scary. That is very scary. Okay, let's go back up this way. Alright, cross the greenway. Okay, this is the... We're gonna have to do that one next time. That's what's gonna be what's gonna happen. There we go. Get this. Okay, grub spores. That's exactly what I need. Boom. Do that. Perfect. Germinate spores. Done. Okay. Aviary. Spores need time to germinate. Okay, we got that done. That's going to be fine. We're going to go back to the rim. And we're going to... Here we go. I'm going to take the stabilizer. And now we're going to have to do the Conway Ripperworm stuff. That's what's going to happen. Okay. We're doing it this time. All right. Oh my gosh. Ah, those are awful. Okay. Nope. No, I don't want to be here. Okay. Emphasis stall. We're going to get some energy because we're going to need it. Leave. All right. Cross. Here we go. All right. Wild margins. The wastes. Where is it? There we go. Conway access. Here we go. Slotting the Ripperworm. Done. Start the action. The worm tunnels in and starts looping data through the node the Conway facility opens up to you. Godspeed, Fang. As you slot the worm, a thread jumps up out of the facility. It unspools in front of you, releasing its data like ink and water. Sleeper. Fang's voice crackles through. Moving in. Nodes, then ports, a whir of interference. Slot the worms. Timer starts now. Stay safe. I'm so fucking nervous right now. I'm so fucking scared right now. The thread dissipates. You are on your own now. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? Really? I can bypass. Yes. Okay, done. All right, leave. Okay, that one's done. Next one. Okay, Ripperworm, throw it in there. Boom, done. Okay, so Ripperworm creates a feedback loop overloading the security system. Done, okay? Ooh, that's not good. 4 or 2. I have neither of those. Fuck. What about the other one? Oh, I have that one. That works. Boom, bypass. Extract data. Okay, done. The inner S-layer security is more complex. One access point will be enough to locate the port. Okay. Oh, fuck. I can legitimately not do that one. That's fan-fucking-tastic. Crack the 3 layers of security. I cannot do any more. Oh, I hope that I didn't just fuck him. Oh, no. He's going to be so screwed. Is this one going to work? No. Okay, well. All right, Fang, good luck. I can't do anything else here. Time to go back. Cross the rim. Okay. Tambor Tea House. I can make some money, which I really need. There we go. Got that. And then Havenage agents. Nope, can't hack Havenage, but I can, however, hack Yatagan. Beautiful. Leave that. We're going to go up here to the other Yatagan. Hack them. Done. And I'm getting plenty of cryo. I love that. Love that so much. Alright. Come on. There we go. I'm so glad I did this. This is my reliable way to make money. Okay. Yeah, I know. You're really confused about how I'm getting all this data. But trust me, I have my ways. I don't think that's going to work them. I don't think that's going to sell them on it. But... okay. Alright. End cycle. Let's get some better dice this time. Come on. Better dice! Better dice! Don't you dare give me all fucking nothing. Oh, beautiful-ish. See how that works. Cross the Greenway. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go help him out. Okay, so I think we're still good to go. This one can work with the 2. Let's go ahead and do that. Bypass. Unlock. Okay, done. Unlocked. Leave. Okay. Consec port. Here we go. Second layer. Let's go ahead and get through that. Start action. Done. The Ripperworm fries the drone's network link. Now they can't report anything. Yes. Oh, there's 3 of them in here. Oh. I don't have a 4. That one's not going to work, but maybe I can work with something else. That one can work with a 5. I got that. I got a 5. Let's throw that in there. Bypass. Unlock. This node is buried deep in the waste. This has to be the final security layer. Hold on, Fang. Okay, that one's done. We have 2 more to do, and we got Fang out of here. All right, I can do that. Bypass. Unlock. Okay, done. Leave it. And now... re-roll. We fucking got it, boys! Yes! Done. Okay, leave. Alright, last one. This is the final layer. Controls surveillance. With this down, Fang should be able to control the facility's cameras. Here we go. Start action. Hack it. Done. Slipperworm ensures that your camera's in control. The moment it does, a thread shoots from the facility. We're done. A thread from the facility cuts through the cloud like a hairline crack of light. That's it. The final layer of security broken. Somewhere buried in the depths of the station, Fang is in control. He is slicing into the camera control circuits and piping out the result. The thread flickers and unravels on an image, a scene, 2 figures in a room. One sat, the other pacing. The pacing figure resolves into Hardin, the unmistakable superior posture, the shock of gray hair. Oh boy. The second figure's features don't seem to resolve. They are vague, unformed. A problem with the data, perhaps? You look closer. Then you see it. The figure is a proxy. Perhaps you should have expected it from Conway, a corporation whose very existence is owed to automation. The proxy is a machine designed to be piloted by remote connection, somewhere else in the system puppeteering it with their own body, speaking so it may speak. The Proxy sits impassively, or the Conway executive that is piloting them does, from the distant safety of some ship or orbital colony, perhaps. We can move forward, there is no doubt. Wait, hold on. We can move forward, there is no doubt, Hardin is saying. The reclamation teams are almost ready, and after that, I will make the declaration. Nothing has to change. The Proxy leans forward, its movement stilted, uneven, as if its body was being refracted through water. But things must change, Hardin. We need further assurances. I have been informed of a breach in one of the closed networks of the low end. You have been careless. Hardin waves the accusation away. We have been stretched. A breach was detected, yes, but no data of value was lost. Our board is concerned, Hardin. A drop in our value would be unwelcome at this time. The Proxy leans back, its posture dominant. If the reclamation of A1 is contested, then we could be drawn into a compromising legal position. Oh, imagine. The corporations are scared of the legalese, of all of the legal problems that could happen. Imagine. Hardin approaches the Proxy. There will be no contest. Not from Solheim, who cannot muster a defense. Not from Havenage, who will fall into line below me. He crouches in front of the seated figure, eye to eye. And the people of this station? Refugees, gangsters, spacers. All either opportunists or degenerates. Havenage is no longer strong, no longer united. No one here believes in Erlin's vision, nor has the strength to enact it. I sat across from him at the negotiating table. He was forceful, eager, weakened by his ideological convictions, perhaps, but a great man nonetheless. This place no longer deserves to bear his name. Oh boy, that sounds very interesting. Alright. The eye is crippled, it cannot survive. It is a ruin filled with squatters and outlaws. They will be lucky if it still spins in 100 cycles, Hardin stands. You will move forward with the reclamation because otherwise you will lose your advantage in the system. Without your advantage, you will lose claims on the remaining palladium. Without the palladium, your factories will go dark. He pauses. Do I need to continue? One moment, comes the response from the Proxy, and its head drops to its chest. Hardin steps back and paces once more, awaiting the discussion taking place elsewhere in the system. You watch Hardin as he paces, as he considers his future. What goes on within a mind like that? The mind of a man who would burn all those around him for a path to some imagined golden end. The Proxy lifts its head. We are happy to proceed. We will legally claim the station formerly known as Solheim A1 as salvage within 6 cycles. Havenage is to assist with the transport of the illegal residents to Conway housing and labor facilities. The Proxy judders to its feet. Conway will also claim 70% of the raw output of the reclamation process after losses have been accounted for. Hardin nods. I accept. The Proxy reaches out to shake his hand like a marionette, and then the recording loops. You watch it play out a second time, gripped by a horrified fascination. There is a bluntness to the conversation, to its blatant disregard for humans as anything other than objects. Things to be moved, to be used, to be fed into structures, crushed, and losses accounted for in the cells of tables, the margins of ledgers. You realize now that you are no different than anyone else on his station in the eyes of the people in that room, and those like them. Each body here can be recast as a piece of property, a tool, an expense, an acceptable loss. In one moment, they can be named a citizen, celebrated, protected, and in another, the very idea of citizenship can be used against them. That is what it means to live in proximity to a system like this. No longer, not while the eye spins. You gather the recording, pack it into a polygon of purest light. Then you drift down into the service dock like a falling leaf and find the relay. It only takes a second to place that polygon of data, that recording, into the relay system Feng prepared. Then you watch as it bursts out, a web of threads heading out into the black to every network device on the eye. Let them see what power makes of a man. Crack the toughest security system on the eye. I did that. And I got an upgrade thing for it too. Cool. Alright. Well. Now that that's done, I don't have to worry about him anymore. You keep scrolling just to make sure. Nothing here, nothing there. Grill caps are growing, that's nice. Nothing there. Let's go back down in the low end, see what's happening down there. Probably a social revolution happening. Or nothing. Yeah, or just nothing. That's totally fine. Okay. Well, let's see how this is going to work. Engage. Grab the gun. 50% positive, 50% neutral. I don't know if I want to send it with that. I want to get the best possible outcome of that one. That's not happening anytime soon, so not happening. Not happening. Let's see here. Tambor Tea House. I don't know about that one. But what I am sure about is going back down here and working at side reel. Let's get this thing done. Boom. 100% positive. Let's fucking go. Done. And I've got some money. You know what that means? It's time to eat some food. Time to feed myself for a job well done. Let's go ahead and do that. Boom. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Your mouth stings as your sensorium sends warning signals over and over. This is the good stuff. That's the good stuff right there. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything down here. I'm pretty sure I'm not. I just want to make sure. Checking, 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 checking. Did not see anything new. I think we're good to go. What the hell was that? All right. Cool. All done. Cross to rim. All right. Now that that's done, I'm going to go check out up here, see what's happening up there. Ascend to hub. Got anything interesting happening up here? Let's see. What do we got? The hub. Anything in here? Spacer socializing. Yeah, nothing really happening up here. Pissed off right now. What happened, Duke? What's going on? Also, welcome into the stream. Hopefully I can help you relax a little bit. Let's see. Let's head back down to the rim. Okay. Can't do anything else here. Time for me to go to bed. And feed the kitty. There you go, kitty. There you go. That's just for you. Hey, just for you. Yeah, stray fed. Sometimes they'll let you stroke him, sometimes not. Hey, he was a good kitty. All right, end cycle. Here we go. It's raining where I'm at. My car got stuck in the yard. Oh, I have to work in like 40 minutes. I'm going to have to drive the truck until it stops raining. Oh, goodness. So it must be like pouring then. That's insane. Okay, these are awful. Well, they're not awful, but they're not the greatest rolls. Come on. Yes. That's what I was fucking waiting for. Compressor Club. 100% positive. There we go. You know where the lockup is, and Ethan's gun has been there since you did. Grab the gun. When you reach lockup, there is no one there. You guess the distraction worked. You grab the gun. Done. The gun tucked safely into a pocket. You work your way down the stairs that lead up to the office. A doorman passes and you exchange nods. It seems like you are in the clear. You hurry on, eager to get out before anyone spots anything. Please don't fucking turn on me. Okay. As you come down the main stairway into the front of the club, you see Ethan entering. He has a dark look in his eyes which troubles you. He's reaching into the pocket of his coat, slowly, carefully. You catch his eye and he raises an eyebrow. You shake your head. A long pause, then he nods, turns around, walking back out of the club. You exhale, not realizing you were holding your breath. And then you are out without a single shout, without anyone noticing. You meet Ethan around the corner on a quiet, bright market walkway. You have it. He looks nervous. You show him the gun. You lift it out of your pocket, and it is colder, heavier than you expected. Ethan watches you take it out. Nice! Now, if you would, he beckons with his hand. Memory jumps into your mind of Ethan in the compressor, hand out, asking for his gun back. memory followed by the memory of a sharp, dizzying pain. You flinch. Trusting you. Ethan eagerly grabs it and looks down the sights. He sighs a sigh of relief. Then he meets your eye and slowly raises the gun until it is pointing directly at your head. Not funny. You still don't get it, do you, Sleeper? Ethan spits. When they canceled that contract, I lost everything. My reputation, my payout, any way of getting off this shitty station, everything. All I had left was you. He grins. Naive little Sleeper with a heart of gold. I couldn't believe it worked. He laughs. And now, we are done. The contract is canceled. No shit! Ethan steps back a little, taking himself out of arm's reach. He slides his slate out of his jacket pocket with his other hand. Now to call Maywick. Are you crazy? You are crazy, Sleeper, for thinking I'd kill one of my own for you. For what? Helping me wash dishes? He laughs long and loud, and you hate him for it. Oh, prods the slate. Done. He puts it away. He's here, you know, on the station. I've been speaking with him. He tells me when we can split the contract, not 50-50, but enough of a finder's fee that I can get out of this shithole. He's lying. At this point, Sleeper, I'm not sure you are the one who I'd trust to spot a lie. He winks. Ethan glances around. I have learned one thing from you, though, Sleeper. In all our cycles working in that shitty club, he smiles. People never know when to cut and run. It's like they freeze in the headlights when the future is bearing down on them. They watch it coming, watch their death flying in fraction drive speed. You had every chance, and yet you kept on going. Like some idiot robot, going through the motions, even when you knew you'd be crushed. He smirks. And, let me tell you something else. The shot enters through his upper back, and he crumples immediately to the ground. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You drop too without thinking, pressing yourself to the walkway floor like it might save you. Silence. Oh, goodness. You look up and see him coming down the walkway, silent, eyes alight. Maywick. You freeze in fear. Here it comes. You see it, just by Ethan's crumpled body, the gun. Move. You can't. Move! You inch forward. Move! You go for it! You run forward and a shot sounds out. You feel it ripple over your back. Then your hands are on the gun. You scramble to your knees behind Ethan's body and fire. You close your eyes. You fire again and again and again until the clip is empty and all that are left are clicks. Then you drop the gun and stand up. You don't hear anyone running. You don't hear anything. You just hear the sound of your own breath. You start walking, stepping over Ethan's static body, walking along the walkway, and then past Maywick, his eyes now dark, some mechanical fluid leaking from his chest. Perhaps the same fluid that is inside you. You try not to think about it. You keep going, and the sound comes back, the eye comes back. And as it does, you hear the sound of thousands of people getting on with their lives. Thousands of people who are just going to keep going until they can't anymore. You look up, and all you see are the wheeling stars. They are spinning, and you are suddenly dizzy, though the eye hasn't always spun like this, has it? And you don't stop walking, you keep going. That's all there is now, the path forward. SNARP have left you no history, no past to speak of, just a void that threatens to swallow you if you slow down. You think of Ethan's smile, his voice, and feel sick. Is it over? You aren't sure it ever can be, but you are still here. You can't stop now. There has to be a better end than this. Witness a lifetime of bad decisions catching up. Oh. Oh, poetic beauty. Oh, that was amazing. Fucking well done. That's the sound of my hand through a blanket because it's cold. I've got one hand in a blanket, the other hand's on the mouse to play this game. It's very cold here. Okay. man. It's not even pouring, it's just regular-ass rain, and to add insult to injury, I need to get gas, and I plan to do that when I got to work. Lack of 4x4 hitting hard. Oof. Ew, Duke. Yikes. Okay. What do we got here? Forage for fungus, grill caps. I don't think I need to do that one. Hiffa commune. Could work here. 50% positive. I want to work for Yatagan. The wastes. Oof. Let's do that one. Nice. Let's do it again. Okay. That's done. Okay. Now that that's done, we're gonna go... Wait. I have 2 done it. Yes. That's 3 points. Oof. Obsessive Haggler. Nah. I'm gonna save for that one. What do I have to do still? Disable your tracker. Wait for Feng to return. Toggle tracking. I still have to wait for him to return from there. Enter the Greenway. Find a nurturing grow bed for your seed. Okay, where would I plant that, though? Probably because I still have to talk to these people. Alright. Well, it's time to go back. Cross the rim. We're going back this way. Alright. Let's see. Let's do some hacking, shall we? Bypass. Done. Leave. Okay, and now we can go hack Havenage as well. Get some money from that too. Bypass. Done. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. And now that that's done, we go talk to Havenage. And guys, check out this data I got. You won't believe the shit they have lying around. Wow, more than she was expecting? Well, I got more than that. The music reminds me of Minecraft. Okay, I will say this, too, Pringle. Even if you don't really enjoy the dystopian kind of space story of this game, or like the cyberpunk sort of aspects of it, and like the RPG and everything, the music of this game is absolutely beautiful. I looked it up because I was curious about it. It's on Spotify, so I would assume it's also probably on YouTube as well. Just look up Citizen Sleeper, and like they have both the first games playlist and the second game came out like early. Actually, it came out like a couple of weeks ago. The second game, and I have the second game. I'm probably gonna play it sometime soon, but I would recommend you check it out. It's pretty interesting. This game is pleasantly surprising me. It's very fun little RPG to play. What am I forgetting? Oh yeah, I was gonna sell some more data. Let's go to tracking Havenage. Wouldn't you believe it? I got some stuff. There we go. All right, the tea house enforces signals for a hacker to come out for the upload. Their eyes widen as the data streams onto their systems. I'm better than you! Oh, look at me! I'm so fucking good at this shit. There we go. I've got so much money now. I'm fucking swimming in it. All right. Wait. Didn't I already fight? Wait. I already fought the Maywick, so why do I have to worry about him coming back? I guess I'll have to worry about it somehow. Spend time as Yatagan Enforcer. You know... Terminate spores, let them grow. Bring Emphys, Matsuke caps. Mushrooms of the Briar. Track Ashton. Track Ashton. You know what? Let's do that one next. That seems like a decent one. Okay. Oh, there we go. It's gone. We don't have to worry about Maywick anymore. Okay. And cycle right now. Actually, after I do this. Start seg. Start that. Feed the stray. There you go. Who's all good, kitty? Alright. Self-repair. Repair myself a little bit. Still keep those 5 dice. End the cycle. Doing it right now. There you go, Pringle. You will not regret it. Music is fantastic. Okay. Ooh, you wake from dreams of Maywick's amber eyes floating in a pool of dark fluid. It was difficult to get to sleep, and you suspect that it isn't about to change anytime soon. Not after what happened. But you also feel something else as you get up, thumb the power stud of the stove, and begin to boil the water, like every morning. You feel something has lifted, something that has been hanging over you since you arrived on this station. You try not to think too hard about it, to question it. You just let that lightness stay, let it settle as you go through your routines. Your hope is that if you don't focus on it, don't look at it directly, it won't get scared and leave you. That the lightness will stay for this cycle, and then another, and then another. Because after all that's happened, a little lightness would be nice. Oh, man. Oh, that music, though. I'm just going to take a second and listen to that, and I would encourage you guys to listen to that, too. This guy really knows how to write some good music. Ooh, the little... Beautiful. Hey, look at that. There's Fang. Fang grins at you as the bay door slides open. Above and the rest of the building, people are busy, frightened. They speak in hushed tones and organize endless meeting after endless meeting. Havenage have avoided a full-blown crisis for now, but change is coming. Fang is in good spirits and bundles you inside before you even have a chance to greet him. That was the slickest operation this station has seen! He hugs you firmly. You made my job easy. He shakes you by the shoulders. I'm so proud. And, he smiles, I got to watch through the cameras as the Havenage security that weren't in on it assaulted the station. Feng smiled. One of them straight up just whacked Hardin with their pistol. It was beautiful. They have him? He's being held, yeah. He looks around. I think the idea is to use him as leverage with Conway, get them to back off. Maybe they'll exile him when they're done or hand him over to some core authority. Feng shrugs. Now I know he won't be an issue. I'm going to be focusing on systems for a bit. He shakes his head, seeing as that's my actual job. He points to the ceiling. The people upstairs weren't so happy though. They've been fielding questions about the state of the eye right and left since the recording got out. People are scared. Is it true? Ben looks at you directly. Not if we don't want it to be. Touches a stack of hardware. The eye is old, and it was never meant to run like this. The master control points that Erlin and Havenage installed, they keep it spinning from the rim. That isn't ideal. But if you are asking me if the eye will stop spinning next cycle, no. He smiles. And me and a ton of other skilled people will be working to stop it happening in the cycle after that. Arden's problem was that he didn't believe in people. He believed in systems and their ability to shape the world around them. Feng squeezes your shoulder. As far as I'm concerned, people should be the ones running the systems, not the other way around. Anyway, Feng raps on the side of his terminal. I know you didn't come down here for a lecture. My tracker. I haven't forgotten. He produces a thumbnail drive. I managed to finish that code solution I showed you. It's a modified Ripper worm, one made to deactivate that tracker of yours. But in the time since I got back, I added something extra. That tracker of yours doesn't just show SNARP where you are, it transmits data about the state of your body, your current condition. Oh. Gross! My worm won't just deactivate it, it'll edit that data to tell SNARP your body is irreparably damaged. DNR. Do not retrieve. Do not resuscitate? Nah, do not retrieve. He grins widely. Pretty smart, right? That's perfect. Just slot it already. You take the drive and hold it in your hand. Then you close your eyes and open up your access ports, take down your defenses. The worm immediately enters your closed network. It whips through it, taking things with it as it goes. The moment they are gone, you forget that they were ever there. They just blink out of existence. A second later, it is done. You open your eyes. How do you feel? Asks Fen, a little nervously. Free? Feng smiles widely. Well, you are free, sleeper. Claps you on the shoulder. Feng lets the word free hang in the air a little before he continues. Seems like it might finally be time for a celebration. Feng wraps his arm around you. Jenna still owes us those drinks. He laughs and you join him. And later, when you leave, you feel deeply thankful for having such a friend. As you walk away from the building, you look up at the wide curve of the eye, up at the hub and the other room beyond it. The whole thing twinkles with lights, and it seems impossible to see it as anything other than breathtakingly beautiful. It feels, in that moment, like something eternal. That doesn't mean it can or even should last forever, or that it will never change, fade, or decay. It simply means that in this moment, this place has a future, and it is one that you know, deeply and truly, is worth protecting. Hell yeah. 3 upgrade points. Ooh. This is like D&D dialogue. See, well, that's the thing. That's good storytelling, right, Pringle? That's what good storytelling is. They make you fall so in love with a story that you forget that you are, like, playing a game, or that you forget you're doing anything, or maybe you remember that you are, but you are just enraptured in what's happening. Yeah, roleplay. I mean, this is called an RPG. It's not specifically just D&D. D&D is a fantastic RPG, right? It's fantastic because you're role-playing just all kinds of characters. You make the character. You make their things. You make their abilities. And if you have a good DM, they help you be able to make a narrative that fits while also relying on the rolls of the dice, because sometimes those dice are just really bad. And believe it or not, this game also has dice rolling. Let's also go ahead and upgrade my engineering skills. There we go. +2 to engineering. Fuck yeah. Okay. But yeah, so that's the thing about RPGs, Pringle, is that they tell a story. Sometimes it's a fixed protagonist of some kind that you play as, and in this one, you have a few options. You can play as like an engineer, or like a machinist. You can play as like a drone operator, or you can play as, I forget what the third option was, but it doesn't really overall change the actual story much. It just changes your abilities in here. And you even have dice up here at the top that you can apply to different things that allow you to get different outcomes, right? And that also shows you not everything has to be a Baldur's Gate 3 phenomenally, like, motion capture, like everybody like talks. They have tons of voice lines. There's like a huge combat system. Like there's like magic and shit. Like, you don't need all that. You also don't even need stuff like Cyberpunk 2077, which, for all of its awful things that happened when it launched, and the shareholders that ruined that game when it launched and tried to pull the plug many times on that game, Cyberpunk 2077 is also another very high-profile... Witcher 3, CD Projekt Red, makes fantastic, huge RPGs. The scale of them is massive, huge worlds, right? You just get lost in worlds, you get lost in playing these games, and you forget almost that you're playing a game. That's the beauty of it. You forget you're playing a game, because it doesn't feel so much as like a game. It feels like something beyond a game. And that experience is what, like, RPGs and like games and stuff, that's what I love about it, right? And like, I love cyberpunk stuff too, and this game is, at its heart, you can feel the cyberpunk nature of it, right? There's not a government necessarily anymore, but the government technically, if it does exist, it's emasculated. Essentially, what stays is the corporations. They're mega corporations, and the corporations don't care about humanity. And the stories of cyberpunk stuff is either dwelling on the like hopelessness of going up against these mega corporations and like still trying to make it work and making yourself mean something, or the hopefulness of managing to, even in the face of all these things, you do make yourself mean something and you make a lasting effect on the world around you. And you kind of like, you may be able to deal with the mega corporations at some point in time, but they're always going to be there, right? There's always going to be somebody that's much worse, even if you take the head off the dragon, whatever. It's always going to be somebody worse. But you're here to focus and enjoy and make whatever time you have mean something to you, not to everyone else, to you, and that's what's important. And all that said, all of me talking about RPGs and everything, some of it might have gone over some people's heads, but that's why I love that. That's why I love games like this too. It's almost simplistic in a way, kind of. They've got like a dice system. It works with almost every single thing in here, right? You've got all of these different ways. Ooh, speaking of which, I got my mushrooms done. Harvest mushrooms. Hey, there we go. Okay. There we go. 100% positive. Done. Okay, 2 random rare mushrooms. Ooh, Matsutake and club head caps. Okay, interesting. What do we got here? Ooh. I don't like that. Can I put that away? There we go. Let's go ahead and put this one in there. 100% positive. Fuck it. No, we're not doing that one. We're doing this one. What's this one? Yeah, why not? Let's do that one. What do we got? Rio caps. Okay. Let's do one more of these and see what happens. 2 random rare mushrooms. There we go. The Matsutake are made. Putting those sample collecting skills to good use. Hell yeah. Germinate spores. Ah, man, I gotta germinate more spores for that. Fine, I guess I'll have to do that later. So, we're going back this way. Grass to the rim. Let's go ahead and work for Yatagon real quick. Kind of help him out a little bit. Patrol the ward. I don't even need to do that. I can just do this. Boom, done. Ew. Oh, come on. 50-50. Oh, thank goodness. I actually got energy back for that. You help a destitute man on the Tambor's kitchens where they feed him freely. You stay behind with the... I don't know why I clicked that. Whoops. Anyway, we help the destitute man. Hell yeah. Let's go ahead and upgrade that. Nah. We're going to keep that for now. Let's go back down here and work on getting this side reel hole fixed up a little bit more. Start action. Done. Beautiful. And we can actually go talk to Emphis over here. Wouldn't you know it, bud? I got you your Matsutake. Mentions an old recipe for Matsutake broth. All he needs are 2 handfuls of Matsutake caps, freshly sourced. I got those. There we go. Emphis inhales the deep autumnal aroma of the Matsutake caps and nods. He seems impressed. Thanks. Alright. Oh, is he making something? Oh, yeah, now he's making something. Okay. I don't know what these club head caps are going to be used for, but they're interesting at least. Okay. Can I also get some food, by the way? Nope, he's not going to let me get some food. Shit. Well, I guess I got to go this way. Cross the Greenway. I got to go get some food from these guys. Hey, you guys got any food? Wait a minute. No, I don't have any dice for that. Nope. Sorry, actually, get some food. Thank you. Wait, what was that one? Sorry, was that? Okay, I thought that said 36 cryo, and I was like, what? I would be rich? Nah. But still not bad. Not bad. Okay. That is our next place to go. It's right there. That's the next spot we're going. We're getting Ashton finally. Okay. Here we go. Let's go ahead and... feed the kitty. There we go. Start that. Feed the kitty. There we go. Self-repair. There we go. Working on your own body is an unsettling but necessary act. You can feel the new components under your skin. Hey, it works, right? End cycle. Alright, ooh, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Let's go. Cross the Greenway. Ashton, we got you now. Coming for you. Alright. Let's start off. There we go, 100% positive. There we go, I'm on to you. There we go. Done. Found him. Ankita. The trail ahead extends deep into an overgrown section of the Greenway. This far into the ring, where the long, lazy curve of the Greenway becomes the shattered landscapes of the waste, things are oddly quiet. Ahead stands a vast farm stack, broken from its axis by rust or force, and lying amongst the overgrown landscape like an ancient temple. It is stained with moss and algae, flows of green running out from its broken tanks like a frozen, brackish tide. This is where Ashton is hiding, you are pretty sure. All your intuition points to the shadows beneath this collapsed superstructure. You roll the calm headset Ankita gave you in your palm. Call Ankita. You slip the headset into your ear and it fizzes with static. After a few moments, you hear Ankita. Sleeper, you located the target? I really hope that's her voice. I don't think that's her voice. I was feeling this when I first did her voice in the first bit of the game that I did, and I don't feel like that's her voice. All right. Shit. Let me see. Let me try and figure out a different voice for her. Sleeper, have you located the target? I don't know. You know what? Sleeper, you located the target? Doubt enters your mind. Can you be sure he is here? No. Hold. Confused silence at the other end. Maybe it is better that you confirm that Ashton is there before you call Ankita. Remove headset. You pull the headset back in your pocket. No, not yet. You need confirmation. Continue. You're surveying the route ahead. There is a direct route, line of broken pillars that take you into the center of this structure. Or you could skirt around the pillars, keep into the cover of the raised spine of the Greenway, work your way around. It'll take longer, but it's better concealed. Better concealed. Skirt around. Decide to take the long route and head off towards the central spine. It's slow going there, where the overgrowth meets the metal wall, but it is so concealed that you can barely see the glass roof high above. You follow the wall, knowing it will lead you to the edge of the collapsed stack. Val, guess what I did? I made Goofy in D&D. It took a long time perfecting him, and his dex bonus is -3, you know, because he's clumsy. He's a barbarian. That sounds exactly like good old Goofy. For the final part of the journey, you have to work your way through dense undergrowth, pushing aside branches and fronds. It is exhausting, and you stop on a small rise to rest. It has been hours since you began. You desperately hope Ashton hasn't moved on. Just ahead, a soft glow is coming from somewhere within the farm stack. A grow light? Still on after all these years, perhaps? Take a little longer to rest and push on. You follow the faint glow of the stack. You find a broken tank and step through the opening, trying to avoid the broken glass that sits among the moss and algae. You work your way up this slanted tank carefully, quietly. Somewhere water drips, and you swear you hear birdsong. Hanging plants catch light, coating the place in a pale and sickly green. As you reach the edge of the tank, you hear something, an echoing hiss like a hydraulic piston. You quickly move up to where the tank opens into the central drum and look over the edge. The vast drum is like a cistern with plants growing on all sides and wet, mossy islands at its base. It is beautiful. For a moment, you can't see anything but tones of green. Then you see the sleeper. In a faint circle of light descending down through the drum, the sleeper lies slumped at an odd angle. They are surrounded by crates. Beside them, on one of the mossy islands, there is an object, a cylinder set on a tarp. It is connected to the sleeper's head. You flinch. Are they one of the others? One of the others that escaped with you? You squint, trying to recognize them. They are twisted, broken open, wrong. You look away. Wait. You wait. Unsure what to do, your eyes fixed on the broken sleeper at the center of the drum. On the connection between them and the ship mind. Oh, it's a ship mind they're connected to. You think of what might be passing through that connection. Thoughts? Memories? Or just data? You hear a sound, a quiet hiss, then soft footsteps. Below you, Ankita enters, her sidearm in hand. She must have followed the signal from the headset. She been spying on you? You watch her step onto one of the mossy islands, the water around rippling as she does. The gunshot breaks the silence, blanking out all noise. It hits Ankita's shoulder piece, the ceramic armor cracking but holding as she braces into the impact. Then she launches herself forward, the now activated armor launching her across the drum. Another shot goes wide before she reaches the cover of the crates beside the sleeper. Shit! You hear the shout from one of the tanks high on the far wall. Ankita reaches over and wraps a hand around the thick connection between the ship mine and the sleeper. What is she doing? You better come down here, I'll rip this right out of their head! She screams at the wall of the tanks. You shiver at the suggestion. Stay silent. There's a long pause. All you can hear is the dripping of the water running down the walls of the drum. Then Ashton calls out, I'm coming down, Ankita! Don't do anything stupid, for God's sake! He appears at the far side of the drum, stepping through the shallow water, rifle raised above his head. Drop the gun, Ankita shouts. He throws it down onto the moss. As you lean out to watch, you see him catch your eye, clocking your presence. What are you up to here, Ashton, you sicko? She stands, keeping her sight on trained on his head. You ripped my ship mine for what? Some freakish experiment? Ashton approaches with shaking hands, his eyes now fixed on the connecting bundle of wires that Ankita still has hold of. Steady, Ankita. It isn't like that. I needed the ship mine. You have to understand. They would have died without it. What are you talking about? I don't give a shit why you ripped my ship mine and crippled my ship. I should put you down right now. She tightens her grip on the connection. Typical of you, Ankita. No curiosity, Ashton smiles shakily. That's why I never asked for your help. You only look after yourself. He nods at you. That sleeper up there, they are just bait, right? To draw me out? Ankita sucks a breath in. You trying to give me more reasons to shoot you? I love them, Ankita. Ashton looked at the crumpled sleeper. I love them, and they were going to die. I knew you would never understand that. He starts closing the gap between himself and Ankita now, slowly, inching forward. Don't do that, Ashton, Ankita snarls. Don't do that. Let the wires go, Ankita. Let us go. If you don't get out of my way. He inches closer. Please. I can't let you take it, Ashton, Ankita hardens her stare. You stole it from me. You left me for dead. She shakes her head. You think I'm going to trust you after all that? I need it, Ankita. I need them to survive. Ashton is in reach of the sleeper now, of Ankita. I'm going to take them now, Ankita. He raises a hand. I'm going to take the ship mine and go. Ankita loosens her grip on the connection a little. Her hand is shaking now. Stop, Ashton. She lowers the gun a little. Stop. Seeing her drop her guard, he makes his move. A blur of movement, a struggle, a shot, another. You recoil back behind the edge as they ricochet around the inside of the drum, the sound deafening you. When you crawl back to the edge, Ashton is bleeding into the water, the red and the green. Ankita is standing at the center of the drum, the severed connection in her hand. The water drips endlessly, drip after drip after drip. You force yourself to look at the broken sleeper. There is no sign of life, of humanity. They are just another broken object among other broken objects, while all around, living things grow and thrive. Ankita finally looks back up at you, tears in her eyes. She begins to say something that might be sorry. But you are already gone. Fuck. It can't all be happy endings. Oh, it can't all be happy endings, can it? Fuck. I didn't even think about the fact that she would probably still follow if I tried to contact her. Ah! Man. Talk to Ankita about what happened. Do I have to? Where is she? Oh, she's fucking hiding, isn't she? Where'd she go? She's not here. Where'd she go? No. Where the fuck is she? I have no idea where she is. What the hell? Where'd she go? I have no idea where she went. Is she here? No. I don't know where she is. Maybe she's up here? Not sure, but I could try to do this at least. Oh, that's bullshit. This one's probably gonna go a little bit better. Hey, it did go a little bit better. Okay. It is overwhelming, but you start to piece together a picture of which base or which purposes, from repairs to refueling. Okay. I think she might be here. Hey, General Lounge. Buy a spacer meal. Ooh, the gimbal sells itself on its spinning sphere, which claims to produce therapeutic gravitational effects. It doesn't, but they sell food. Alright, fair enough. Sell food? Gimme. Better be good. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, time to go down and go back to sleep. Okay. Repaired unit. Let's go ahead and... Shit. I'm gonna lose a dice. Alright, feed the stray. There we go. And the cycle. Oh, wow, those are fucking awful. I'll wait, though. Alright, let's see. Ankita, where are you? No clue, huh? It says find Ash and talk to her about what happened. I don't see her anywhere here. Is she here? No. Oh, here she is. Sleepers stay. I'll be ready soon. Okay, fine then. Be mysterious then. Okay. Let's get back out of here. Cross the rim. Alright. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do something. I can't remember. Oh yeah, I was going back up to the top. Back up top. Here we go. Ascend to hub. Wait, hold on. General Lounge. Nope. The hub. Here we go. We'll go this one. 100% positive. Weightless Wanderer. Let's do it. Done. Sweet. Shuffle them. Yeah! There we go. 100% positive. Love that. You start to draw connections from manifest to manifest, knowing the patterns and flows. There's something beautiful in the chaos. And we're done with that. And now we've got Bliss. Ship mechanic. No way, Moritz. You take those substandard filters back to the shitheels who sold you them. You hear the voice echoing out of the bay as you pass. The moments later, someone who you assume is Moritz drifts out with it, dragging a pallet of filter cartridges by a tether. Hey, you there! You out there! Same voice echoes out of the entrance. Looking for work? Yes? I just need a hand. Get in here. Voice is coming from someone shorter than you expected. Short. She's floating in the microgravity of the docking bay beside a half-deconstructed life support unit that looks like it might have exploded at some point. She points a wrench in your direction. You know anything about these things? She doesn't wait for an answer. Scratch that. Just help me with the casing. Help her. All right, then. She deftly moves around the unit, making space for you beside the central seam in the dented case. Just take the grip here and lift out and up, then I can get in and unbolt it. She whacks the unit with the wrench. The whole thing is twisted to shit. You dig your fingers under the casing and lift it away, the metal squealing from the force. She puts her hands under, spinning the wrench to slip out the bolts, catching them with her other hand when they spiral free. All good! Casing lifts off, revealing the ornate piping of the unit's interior. She whistles at the mess of ducts and filters. By the way, everyone calls me Bliss. She pats you on the shoulder, offering little in the way of an explanation. What do you do here? Repairs, fit-ups, teardowns. Bliss starts pushing and pulling at the ductwork, looking for fractured pipes. We haggle for contracts, but the good news, we haggle for contracts, but the good ones get snapped up quick by the bigger bays. So here I am trying to get this M2 unit running again for one of the freelance tugs. Small-time stuff. Hold this. She rips out a ribbed pipe, and hands it to you like a freshly caught fish. We turn stuff around fast and neat, and maybe we can get a chance at landing something bigger. Something starts hissing in the unit, and Bliss quietens it with a precise whack. To be honest with you, the way things are going, I can already see the other crews licking their lips ready to take this place over. She looks up at you. I'm almost out of luck. What happened? Long story. Some people just can't keep promises. She keeps working, twisting inside pipes with care. There we are. Bliss pulls her hand from deep inside the unit. Out it comes, clutching a lumpen cube scorched black. This thing must have overloaded and popped half of itself out the side. You both duck down to the side of the unit and spot the exit wound, its edges fringed with scorch marks. Grab me a replacement converter from the racks, will ya? Head to the rack. You kick off from the unit and drift over to the wall racks, where a catalog of parts sit secured in clamps. Colored tape and scrawled notes flutter across the wall, a complex organizational system of Bliss's own design. Or just a big mess. You try to pick out the right part. She wants a replacement converter. You grab the part and push back to the unit. Bliss holds out an arm and you pass it over, the converter spinning gently as it leaves your hand. Perfect. You passed. She straightens up from the unit. That is, if you want to work here. Bliss rubs her hands clean, looking down at her palms. Truth is, I need a hand here. My partner skipped out on me and left me with a whole mess. You seem like you might at least be better at spotting a clean air filter than Moritz. I'd be happy to. Wait. She frowns at the racks. That's not all of it. My old business partner, they rinsed the place, emptied the accounts. To bid for jobs, we need to put down deposits, bring in parts, pay tug fees. For that, she looks nervous, embarrassed. We need chits. You want me to pay to work? Come on! It's not like that. We'd be partners. Straight split. Bliss settles herself against the unit and looks off in the distance. I guess I look pretty stupid. Here I am asking any random passerby to be my business partner. No offense. She manages a smile. It's pretty weird. She gives you a sideways look. Don't tease me. Bliss goes back to working on the unit. Look, it's no pressure. You find the money, or you find someone who has, or you just forget the whole thing. Up to you. She gestured for you to help her refit the casing, and you both slot it back into place. I think I'm going to wrap this one up for now, but if you are into it, come back and we can bid on a new contract. Something to get our teeth into. Something that pays. She gives you a serious look. You can trust me. I don't say this stuff lightly. You kick away from the bay, propelling yourself back to the handholds at the entrance. You slip out with a wave, and as you do, someone slips back in. You hear Bliss as you glide down the passageway. Moritz, I swear to God, if those filters aren't clean. You smile. Seems like this could be interesting. Wait, what is this? Spacer sleeping berths. Oh. Repair bay. Scam or an opportunity? Bliss seems solid enough. Might be your best chance. Okay, well. Sleeping capsule. Only place to sleep on the hub. Hacked off a colony ship and welded to the ring. They are surprisingly expensive to rent. I could definitely try to rent it here in a second if I go get the money for it. Descend to rim. Let's see here. What do I want to do? Cavendish? Hell yeah. Extract that. Let's get some money. Beautiful. Leave that. And we're going to go get Yatagon too. Why not? Done. Bypass, extract. Alright, leave. Beautiful. Alright, let's go talk to Yatagon. Hey guys, check this out. There we go. Leave that. And let's go ahead and help them out a little bit too. Yatagon, there you go. There we go. Start action. Leave. Okay, all of that done. Yatagon dispensary. I do need to buy this. Well, fuck it, I'll buy it. Alright. Takes the chits and hands you a vial. You quickly leave. Cool. All I needed. Alright. Next time I go to sleep, I think Ankita's gonna talk to me about what the fuck she did. Okay, feed the stray. Alright. Why not? There you go, Kitty. Alright, end cycle. Okay. Oh, I'm starving now. That's not good. Hey, Emphis! Emphis is preparing the Matsutake caps. Cleans them carefully with a damp cloth before shaving the stalks as if he was sharpening a pencil. His knife slides through them, revealing the bright white of the flesh within. These are good, Sleeper, very good, he says without looking up. I borrowed with Mingi for some kelp too so we can brew the dashi. You know Mingi? Emphis looks up from cutting with a smile. Everyone knows Mingi. Emphis, I figured. Okay. Alright, hold on. Emphis slides the sliced Matsutake mushrooms to one side and takes out a closed pan. He opens the lid and you see the green wafer of kelp sitting in a bath of water. Been soaking it since last time, Emphis explains. Should be good to warm now. He places the pan over the burner and turns it on low. We have some time now. He wipes his hands clean and throws a cloth over his shoulder. However, there is one difference this cycle. He smiles. You have been the one providing the ingredients, so it is my turn to provide a story. Okay. Good. This story is important to me. He gestures for you to sit, and the folding stool is behind the stall. You see these? Emphis runs a hand over his forearm, tracing the circular scars that mark them like perfect bite marks. Conway called it an anchored interface rig. A mechanical control device for piloting a heavy-duty extraction suit in low-G industrial operations. We call it a bone suit. He points to a pattern of larger circles on his shoulder. They drill in and anchor it here, then all the way down the arm. He taps each scar on the way. It maps mechanical movements to the suit exactly. A one-to-one mechanical replication. You swing your arm, a 2-ton arm swings too. You should have seen the recruitment vids. Strong people in even stronger suits tearing through stone and scrap. Superheroes. Half my graduating year signed up, from company school to company shuttle. Conway from birth to death. He stares off into the distance for a moment, fighting with the memories. But the bone suits weren't good. The rate of failures was high, and failures meant arms torn off, anchors torn out, broken bones. Bad stuff. So after a while, Conway discontinued them. No longer competitive, they said. He checks the broth, turning down the heat and adding the mushrooms. So there we were, hundreds of us, with surgical alterations for suits that didn't work. They sent us home, back to that company colony that spat us out to be cleaners, drivers, cooks. They gave us drugs for the pain and told us to make something of ourselves. When I deserted, bribing some passing spacers to take me into orbit, there were only me and a couple of others left. The rest just Faded away. Arthritis, osteoporosis, they folded in on themselves like paper lanterns. That was my generation. The anchor points still ache, still burn. He touches the scars. But what burns worse is the betrayal. I've been on the eye a long time now, but that will never fade. Not that, and not the faces of my friends. Emphis reaches over and sprinkles a handful of leaves into the broth. It is ready. Thank you. Thank you for listening to me. I will not let their story die, and as long as I am telling it, it will remain. Emphis pours the broth into a double-walled metal bowl and hands it to you. The heat radiates through your hands. The smell drifts up, rich and sharp, like a pine forest after the rain. You drink the broth slowly, chewing the matsutake and thinking. Emphis busies himself with cleaning the pans in the bowl, sealing the kelp back up for another day. Then he quietly comes to sit with you while you finish your meal. Neither of you speak, preferring instead to let the story linger in the air a little longer. It is not that there is nothing to say. It is that sometimes, in the moments after something, speaking breaks the spell. So you both idle, eager to be in each other's company, Emphis taking longer over his cleaning, his packing, and you savoring the final dregs of broth. When you finally finish and hand him the bowl, you feel the spell break, and the story leaves you both. And as you leave, you know that both of you are somehow a little more empty and a little more full than before. Trade food and stories with a local. Damn. Keep 2 dice when condition is breaking. Well, it's time to go talk to Ankita over here and finish that one off too. Oh, she still doesn't want to talk. Okay, fine then. Be like that. Alright, I'm going to talk to these guys. Nah. Leave. I want to go finish that side reel thing down here. I feel like that might be some kind of a resolution with Lem. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and finish this off. Nice. Getting some money. Oh, yeah. 100% positive, let's fucking go. Oh, yeah. Your crew slowly filters out of the shipyard locker room, the bubbling chatter reducing with each group that leaves. There's excitement in the air. Havenage just made an announcement. The assembly teams are done. Sat on the locker room bench, you can feel the side reel out there, its hulking mass now intimately familiar to you. Over the past cycles, you have watched it grow, be assembled. You have walked through its veins and welded its bones. Now it is ready for the final stage. It will go to testing now, then enter a final process of sealing and resealing, checking and rechecking before it is deemed suitable for its generational trip. But for now, your work is done. You can't help but feel proud. A cough interrupts your thoughts. It's Lem, changing out of his working gear. Mina nowhere to be seen. He smiles. She'll be ready soon. Where's Mina? You two are fast friends, huh? She's being watched at home. Now I'm on the work team, I can afford a bit more help. He corrects himself. Was on the work team, I mean. We are all out of a job now. He quickly adds, not that I'm complaining. Lem comes to sit beside you on the bench. She's got to be in her best shape when she carries you, Mina, and me out of here. So confident. Lem smiles apologetically. Why not? I figure I'm due a lucky turn by now. I feel like an asshole. He rubs his hands nervously. Now used to wondering, what if? Until the draw, anyway. And there's a few cycles till then. Lem is right, but the odds seem unlikely anyway. How many are working in the shipyard? Hundreds? 1,000? You've certainly seen more faces than you can count pass through. And are the Celis Foundation even going to keep their promise? Out here on the Eye, you get the sense that no one will hold them to it. Why else would they be building the side reel in a surrogate system? As you think, Lem watches you with a worried look. Tell me about Celis. Foundation? He thinks. I'm not sure I know much more than you. I hear they have a planet in mind for the side reel, something temperate and habitable. I think they are run by some rich folk from the core, people interested in doing things differently. Different how? Lem looks into space. Well, I guess they don't like the way the core runs things. These surrogate systems, like this one, feeding resources into their silos. It's a pyramid of sorts, and we are the bottom layer. I guess Celis will want to change that. I'd rather keep my mind on the prize, so to speak. I don't much care what they are for or against, as long as they can help us get out of here. That's so dangerous. He sighs. You ever been in a thunderstorm sleeper? A real big one? I don't remember. Lem shoots you a worried look for a moment. It's something else, he smiles. The sound, the smell, the rain hammering down. The whole sky stretched out and bruised, roaring and huge. The place I was born, New Pembroke, a dry old rock in a Conway system, had 2 seasons. One of them was dry as bone, dusty, ugly. The other was one long storm, side effect of the terraforming efforts, they said. Rain used to rattle off the rocks like roofs like bullets, wash the dust away, turn the streets to rivers. He'd sing us to sleep and wake us in the morning. We'd wait half a year just to see it again. The best day was the one where the first drops fell. He sniffs. Some days I wake up swearing I can hear it again. I was thinking, Mina has never seen a storm, never even felt rain. She's grown up here, the ring her only horizon, always in the dark. I want to change that for her. You will. Of course. Almost there. Lem stands stretching. Let's get back to the little one anyway. With the shifts done, I reckon she'll be happy to have me home for a few cycles. He shoulders his gear. See you in a few for the draw? I'll be there. Right on. He grins. Lem leaves, making you the last person in the cavernous locker room. As you sit, think about rain, and a little hope creeps in. Is it possible? Could the side reel really take you to a planet, a place with weather, with skies, with life? You get up quickly before you can think about it anymore. It's too soon to hope, too dangerous. There's work to be done. Oh boy. Okay, well, it's time for me to go... Wait, what was this? Oh, that's just that. Okay. Wait. Why are there so many different shipyard? Side reel draw... Oh. Alright, well, I thought this game was going to end today. Technically, I guess it did, sort of. The main terror of the game kind of ended, but... yeah. Oh, I still have an action dice. We go ahead and leave that. Let's go down here. Across the greenway. Alright. You know what? Let's work for this Hiffa commune. There we go. Hey, that wasn't bad at all. New drive. Help Bliss competes. You know, I could actually go do that. Yeah, let's... oh, why not? Let's go help her out. Alright, let's head on up to the top. There we go. And, there we go. Seed money. Done. Bliss is incredibly grateful. I'll pay back every chit, I promise you. You guess you are two our partners now. Okay, cool. Buy into the hub's competitive repair market. Okay, I have to wait 3 turns for that. Alright, down I go. And time to go bid. I guess go ahead and end the cycle. Wait, gotta feed the kitty. Even though I'm running low on money, gotta feed the kitty. Let's play a second one on the stream. I will absolutely play a second one on the stream. Although, I am going to take a break from playing the Citizen Sleeper games because I'm wanting to play Greedfall. It's a game that came out a while ago. It's a bit of an older game, but I've had it downloaded on my PC, and I've been really wanting to dig into that game. It's going to be a lot of fun, I feel like. So, another RPG, another game that I'm going to be playing in sequences, but I'm really looking forward to finding out how that one's going to go. So, that's going to be probably towards the... Probably tomorrow, depending. I might play more of this tomorrow. Not sure, but we'll see. Let me go ahead and end the cycle. Alright, let's see what we get for my dice tomorrow. I hope it's good. Better be good. Fucking swear if it's not good. You know... It's not bad. It's not good. Okay. Ankita, here you go. You spot Ankita on the track to the farm stack. She has a box on her shoulder and is working her way down the slope. She sees you as she approaches. Neither of you speak for a moment. She looks tired, pale. Her hair is tangled and clumps of dirt cling to her armor. You both eye each other. I'm not going to say anything. Sleeper. She takes a deep breath. I'm sorry for what happened. Truly, I am. She looks down. I'm sorry you ended up in the middle of this when all you've shown me is kindness. She rubs her face. I'm sorry. I'm staying silent. For that sleeper that... She stares at the floor. I'm sorry. She looks up and away, not meeting your eye. Oh, man. Oh. I had a feeling it would only be two options, but... Oh. Oh. Because it's not okay. It's not okay. Like, she could have just let it go, but she chose to let her, like, anger and rage and, like, desire for revenge, like, cause her to not only kill somebody that was part of her team before, but also the person that they were in love with. And she just flat out did that. So that's... But... That's not unforgivable. That's not unforgivable. But it's not okay. Oh. It's okay. She nods and looks up to the stars. I've never... She stops herself. Thank you. Ankita shifts the weight of the box on her shoulder. I've been preparing for... She grimaces. Look. She sighs. Can you come with me? It'll be easier if... If what? You see it. She finishes. It's just down the way. Ankita leads on down the dirt path between the pillars. There is a wind passing through the greenway, a quirk of the air currents the biosphere maintains, and it ruffles the leaves softly. The sound makes the silence more obvious, more complete. You try not to think of the last time you were here. You've been trying not to think of it for the past few cycles. The image of the sleeper, sprawled, twisted open, connected to the ship mind has been hard to forget. That's right, I forgot about that. You realize Ankita is leading you back there, back into the drum at the center of the stack. You pause, trembling a little at the threshold. She turns. What are you doing? She looks at you with empty eyes. What needs to be done? You stand on the threshold and look up at the tanks, green and wet, some glowing with flickering glow lamps. You look down at Ankita, suddenly so small under this hulking ruin. The smallest she has ever looked. She places the box down. Follow her in. You follow Ankita into the stack through a low tank, entering the drum at ground level. It is just as beautiful as you remember, but it barely touches you. Instead, you check the apertures of the tanks for the glint of a weapon or a shadow among the moss. Now Ankita stops and you look down. The mossy island at the center of the tank is clear now, the equipment cleared away. In its place is a mound of dirt, loosely covered with moss. Ashton's rifle stands straight, half buried in the dirt at the grave's head. Figured. I buried them together, Ankita says without turning. You both stand there in silence for a little while. You think of questions you could ask about Ashton, about the sleeper. Was the sleeper dead? She takes a moment to respond. For a moment you think she won't, but then the words come gushing out. Their body was long dead, that much was obvious. After you left them, I checked them, but there was nothing. No signal, no function. The ship mind was the same. Dead. I don't know if Ashton's plan would have worked. He seemed desperate, but that doesn't mean it wasn't... She pauses, unsure how to continue. I don't think he was lying, but you have to understand, I've had crew members double-cross me, undercut me, rat me out. That's the business. He wasn't a good person. None of us in this job are. This is how we die. Alone. I'm sorry they had to die too. She stops, not sure of what to add. It seems like she is reaching for something, but she can't quite get there. You feel that gap between you, and as you do, it widens. The water drips. The moss trembles. You both stand in silence for a while longer. You both feel it. Life creeping back in, the silence ending. Ankita shifts her weight and starts to walk out. You follow her, suddenly eager to be back out in the open space of the Greenway, to be away from this place forever. You stand outside and breathe the fresh air. You stare at the green leaves and the stars wheeling above them. That's it, says Ankita from somewhere behind you. You try to think of something to say, but can't. Ankita puts a hand on your shoulder. You turn back to her. At least take this. She forces a handful of cryochits into your hands. It's what I owe. She looks at you desperately. You look down at the metal bars. Ugly little things, you think. Now you need to know that this was fucked up. I can try to forgive you and I can try to help you out, but I'm not taking payment for this. You need to know how fucking bad this is. You open your hand and let the chits fall to the floor. They clunk into the dirt and she does not pick them up. You turn without saying a word and continue up the track. She does not follow. As you walk up the rise, the wind picks up and the leaves shudder. You walk faster, trying to outpace your anger. You think of those ugly metal bars in the dirt. A life has to be worth more than that. It has to be. Yeah. Yeah, no. Listen. That was fucked up, and she's gonna be scarred for life for doing that, right? She flat out murdered somebody, and that's not okay at all, right? That's not okay. Like, I can try to give her a little bit of peace of mind for that so that she can try to get on with her life and hopefully do even more for other people to make sure that doesn't happen again. But no, I am not accepting payment from her for that. That's not happening. That money, I don't deserve that money, and that money's gone. Yeah. No, I can stay in that dirt. All right. And I can finally get this upgraded. Perfect. There we go. I'm still working here, so I can do this. There we go. Let's go and pop this one in there. Let's go ahead and re-roll these. Hey, not bad at all. The dirt of the beds is rich. How did the commune manage to establish such a good biome here? You wonder on it as you work. All right, let's do this. Come on. Yes. There we go. Communist, noun. Someone who joins a commune. Oh no, I'm a filthy commie. Oh no. Hey, they just let me sleep here. That's not bad at all. Okay. Rico, commune boat botanist. You head down to the Haifa compound, following a blue painted line that is labeled laboratories. The member you were assigned to work with told you they'd asked to see you, but you still have no idea what about. The line takes you to a blue door and through to a glass roof chamber where a network of stems and leaves filters the sunlight coming through the ceiling, casting the whole chamber in a strange yellow-green. Peaceful, isn't it? Distracted by the green, you miss the woman standing at a lab bench camouflaged by the dappled light. Welcome to my sanctuary, she smiles. Come, let's talk, she says and beckons you closer. Who are you? Of course, my apologies. She offers a hand to shake. I'm Rico. I run the botany program at HIFA. What is HIFA? She looks surprised. You've been working in the compound for a while now. I'm surprised you don't know more. She lifts a tiny sample jar. Yellow spores dance inside. HIFA lives off the land of the Greenway. It's what allows us to live like we do. No one here pays or is paid. We sleep here. We feed each other. We work for each other. Rico walks away from the bench and waves for you to follow. She opens a small door and leads you down a glass corridor surrounded by vivid green. All this, she says, gesturing at the overgrowth, it's a kind of miracle. She looks at you with bright eyes. What do you think usually happens to plants on stations like this when they are abandoned? They die. Eventually, yes, they cannot live without intervention. She leads you left at a crossroads. But here, they endured. She smiles to herself. Actually, no. They thrived. You look at the bright tendrils wrapped around the metal frames of the corridor. They look dominant, strong, like they are taking control of this place. Rico continues. Of course, Solheim tried to create a stable biosphere here, patchworking the surface with gardens and algae tanks that feed into a network of microbial reclamation systems. But the Greenway was always envisioned as extractive, a place from which the harvest is removed and sold to those living on the station, not a closed loop. For this reason, when the collapse came, the Greenway should have gone with it. Erlin himself was so convinced of it that his first colony never even came here to try to reclaim it. The Eye instead relied on outside favors and influences, shipments from the inner system, in small-scale agriculture systems like kelp and fungal farm stacks. And yet, here we are, among growth and decay, a biosphere flourishing. When HIFA came here, we expected to find only vacuum-dried stalks and leaves, and perhaps some fungal colonies hidden in the mulch. But we found a jungle. With this, Rico hits a button on the wall and leads you through a large pair of double doors into a huge, impossible chamber. Impossible chamber. It is every kind of green. From the pale algae tanks to the dark vines that surround them. It is wet, too, a rarity on the Eye. Condensation clouds the light from the high glass roof and gathers on the shiny, broad leaves of scrubs. How? That is exactly our question. Rico turns to you, visibly excited by the room you're both standing in. It doesn't make sense, but in many ways the system has stabilized. Unlike the farm stacks closer to the gap who need to input to support their meager output, this place runs itself. Perhaps Solheim managed something new here. Perhaps they tweaked the plants or built new systems buried deep below us. Or perhaps their collapse caused some fortunate cascade, an unlikely chemical reaction within the biosphere. That's what I'd like you to help me find out. She turns to you, her forehead wet with dew. Aren't you the botanist? Astutely noticed, but I don't need a botanist. Rico sits on a railing. These halls run deep, Sleeper, and I'm getting old. She stamps her foot on the metal grating of the walkway. Whatever is causing this, it's to be found in the groves deep in the Greenway. Hiffa won't spare anyone for an expedition. It's too dangerous and unnecessary, they say. I can make the case, but I can't get the votes. You Sleepers are hardy beings. I know that much, and you can speak to the eye, uncover its secrets in ways I never can. She holds out an arm so you can help her stand. Bring me samples, spores, seeds, and blooms. I can grow them in the lab and study them. The deeper they are found, the better. I will try. Thank you, she smiles. And thank you for listening. Rico leads you back out of the huge chamber and up through the passages. She's a little slower now and stumbles on the steps. You help her where you can. It's good to have new blood in the commune, she says. Many of us have been here a long time. Few come through. She settles back at her bench in the lab, stretching her legs. You go to leave. Come back if you find something, Sleeper, she calls. There are discoveries to be made. And you follow the blue line back up out of the compound, all the time thinking of that impossible, magical green. Nice! Let me see what she needs. Oh. Ah. So that's where I'm gonna be putting my stuff in. Okay. Upgrades available. I've got another upgrade point I can put somewhere. You know what? Why not? Boom. Done. Okay. With that done, I think it's time for me to get ready to end the stream. I think that's a good spot to end it for today. Apparently, I thought I would be beating the game today, but apparently this game has plenty, and I mean plenty, of many more stories and drives to go ahead and finish. So, sometime, probably within the next few days, I will be coming back and I will be playing even more of this. In which case, I look forward to seeing if you guys enjoy the story. I will be, I'm going to try and figure out like a schedule thing. Try and put it up for you guys so you guys know when this stuff is going to come out. But if you enjoyed this and you haven't watched the other ones, I have put all two. I have put two of the previous recordings of this up on YouTube, in which case you will be able to watch this one once I have finished doing like some slight editing to it. Not a whole lot, but doing some slight editing to it. I will be putting up this one as episode 3 up on YouTube. If you're not following or subscribed, then there you go. You don't have to, even if you don't like it. That's totally up to you guys, but for those of you that are watching this third one here on YouTube, thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one that I'm going to be putting up. See you guys in a little bit then, YouTube.